Hello, before we talked about the instruction switch. In this video we will talk about the for loop. But first, what is a loop? In programmation, a loop allows you to repeat one or several instructions without having to type the same whole of instructions several times. There are different types of loops. The for loop, the one that executes itself a certain number of times. The while loop repeats itself as long as the expression is true, and finally do while loop repeats itself until the expression is false. Now we will open IntelliJ and see our first loop, so the for loop. See you very soon. We will do an example of a for loop that repeats an instruction 5 times. For between parentheses int I equals to 0, semicolon, and less than 5, semicolon again, and I++. Here it is the initializing. It is an expression that initializes the loop. It declares an iterator in general. And here it is the ending, an expression that is estimated before each loop execution. If it is estimated on false, the loop stops. And finally, an increment. It is an expression that is estimated each time an iteration is done. Now we will display bonjour 5 times. As we can see here, the equivalent code without using a loop would be You can imagine your program saying bonjour 50 or 100 times instead of 5 times. This is why loops are useful in this context. Another example would be to display the number of zeros there is until 10, for example. So for between parentheses int I equal to 0 and less or equal to 10, I++. And we display I. You can do loops, for example, instead of increasing the variable by increments, we decrement it. Just look. I start again from 10 and I say that as long as I is greater or equal to 0, then I minus minus. Well, it was all for this video. In the next video, we will do some exercises about the for loop. It is very simple, don't worry. See you!